everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. Nowitzki with the ball. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Nowitzki. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Booker from the arc. They get it back. And Orlando has possession. Now LeBron. And here is Yao. Headed by Porzingis. Yao can't get it to go. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
Now here's Booker. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Here's James. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Holmgren traps in the tray.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Hits it from 3-point range. Nowitzki's got 6 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Smart play there by Durant. Uses the pick and roll to break up the defense and create one for his team. Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And so James will bring it up for Orlando. 4-point game. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Durant. And finished off by Yao.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Wembanyama, a screen. The wide open look for Durant. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Good on the 3-point shot.
And Gay is quick at getting his shot off. Can't give this guy any separation, even as the pass is coming his way.
Now here's Durant. And it's Gay with the rebound. An even 3-on-3 break. Nowitzki for three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. It's stolen by Anthony. Drains the three-pointer.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Holmgren. The three from KD. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Out to Anthony. Over Wembanyama. And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 5.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Nowitzki for three. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Los Angeles Lakers up by 10. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
And so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession. Anthony down low. Three-pointer.
And that's just remarkable defense by Durant. Shooters definitely feel his presence when he's contesting like that.
Here's Nowitzki. Gay with no one around. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 6.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Pulls up from the corner. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 6.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And Gay has incredible lift on these dunks. Tremendous at slamming it in when given room to fly.
Launches from deep. The long-distance three is buried.
Always a threat. Three-point land that time was seriously expanded.
Pass to KD. For 3. Kevin Durant, bullseye, money on the 3.
This is Durant's competitive fire coming out to play. He couldn't let that last 3 go unanswered.
Here's Booker, driving the lane, and the dunk by Booker.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Now here's Booker. Drills the three-pointer.
No doubt Booker has tremendous confidence in that jumper. Feels like he can score from anywhere.
Outside, KD. Into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for him.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Good on the bucket.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Now, here's Holmgren. Buries the long-range jumper. Holmgren's got 6.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor.
Good! Oh, what a shot!
Oh, my gosh. He made that?
No good from Booker.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
The deep three from Wembanyama. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
How about the range? Wembanyama has that rare ability at the center spot.
Back to Anthony. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Wembanyama. LeBron galloping to the rack. Pass to Holmgren. Launches a three. It doesn't go for him. Gets it off. No good there. And the first half is now in the books. The Lakers, they lead by 13. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Orlando trails by 13. Ball up top. Pass to Bird. Goes up on the high post. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And here's Gay outside. It's in. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
And when Gay hits a few early, you know he's feeling it. It's like seeing him find his rhythm on offense.
Now, here's Ball. Beasley for three. Out to Bird. A three ball. It's good from long range. Bird's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Buries it from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Rudy Gay on the wing. Snatched away. And here they come. Beasley outside. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
3-point.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Booker. Devin Booker soaring in.
And Booker flashing his athleticism. What a dunk there by the young guard.
Here's Beasley. And Orlando again with the bucket.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
A wide open look here for Porzingis. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The reflexes on Porzingis can surprise you. For a big, he plays with great quickness.
The kick out to Ball. From outside, off the mark. Stolen by Bird. There's a screen by Robinson. Beasley right side. Over in the corner, Sampson. Nowitzki with the steal. On the wing, Bird. And that one's on target from the wing. Bird's got 5 points so far.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, here's Ball. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Bird. There's a screen. There's the three. That one misses. And now in transition, here comes McHale. Here's the break. Bird inside. Now Beasley. Over Thompson. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Beasley's got 7 now in this quarter.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. That's tipped.
And Sampson literally takes away a part of the floor when he's out there. Don't even try to get shots off in his area, or that's what's going to happen.
3-point.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. The Los Angeles Lakers, they're up by 9. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Down low. Here's Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
There's a screen by Robinson. Beasley. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Hit the crossover. And Ball with the lay-in. Ball's got his first 2 points.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hand. Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
There's a screen by Robinson. Beasley for 3. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
So both teams making some changes here. Orlando trails by 11. KD looking around. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Holmgren wide open. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Oh, great production there from Holmgren. I know he's hungry to prove that he can be a reliable producer.
And stolen by Yao.
And how about the anticipation? Just sniffed that one out, knew exactly when to make the move.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the looky like from 3 and capitalized.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
And it doesn't get any easier for Carmelo. Love seeing him go up strong inside.
Pass to Wembanyama. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Wembanyama, a screen. Sinks the triple.
But when you need a bucket, he's your guy.
Booker outside. Pass to Porzingis. Booker looking around. And you know who? Devin Booker.
And you got to appreciate how competitive this kid is. Just coming right back at you with a triple of his own.
Holmgren can't hit. Holmgren with the steal. Picked by Yao. for three, Durant. Porzingis with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
And Durant, one of the toughest players to defend, especially when he's using that shot fake.
He makes the second free throw, and that turns the lead to 6. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 5.
And good aggressive basketball in that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Wembanyama, a screen. Outside, KD. Over to the left wing. Yao. Pass to Holmgren. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. 3 from Gay. Hangs home the trifecta.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Stolen by Durant. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory.